I never imagined that one ordinary talk could completely change the direction of my life. Yet here I am, replaying everything in my mind, trying to understand how a single suggestion pulled everything apart. Claire and I had been married almost 8 years. Like every couple, we'd had rough patches, but we always managed to find our way back to each other. Our life was steady. Comfortable routines, familiar habits, and a closeness that wasn't as intense as when we first met but still meaningful. Then one evening everything shifted. We were sitting on the couch, sharing a glass of wine, when Claire gave me a mischievous smile. "I've been thinking," she said lightly. "Maybe we should try something different." I raised an eyebrow. "Different how?" "I was talking to Sarah," she went on, meaning her identical twin sister. "And we were wondering, what if she pretended to be me for a night?" My heart skipped. I truly thought I misheard her. "Come again." She said it so calmly, as if she were suggesting a new restaurant to try. "You know, Sarah and I look almost the same. We've joked about it for years. Why not have a little fun with it? I trust you. And she's my sister." The air in the room suddenly felt heavy. I didn't know what startled me more, her proposal or the fact that a small part of me was actually thinking about it. I brushed it off as a joke, but Claire didn't smile. She was dead serious. "It could be exciting," she murmured. "Just something to break the routine." I should have said no on the spot. But something, curiosity, wine, ego, made me ignore the alarm bells. Against my better judgment, I agreed. I told myself it was harmless. But it wasn't. Sarah came over the next evening like she often did. Claire had assured me I'd easily spot the difference. She was wrong. Sarah showed up wearing her sister's clothes, matching her posture, her expressions, her tone. It was eerie how perfectly she mirrored Claire. Claire said she was heading out with friends and left the two of us alone. We watched a movie, but the atmosphere was tense, charged. Sarah caught me glancing at her more than once, and each time she gave me a teasing smile that made my pulse race. Then she broke the silence. "This feels a little strange," she murmured. "But it's just for fun, right? You and Claire have always been open." I didn't know how to answer. Everything around me felt surreal and wrong. Yet there was something dangerously tempting about the whole situation. And I made the worst choice of my life. The night spiraled. Lines I thought were unbreakable faded until they weren't there at all. What began as a bizarre idea turned into a mess of conflicting emotions I never expected. Shame, confusion, and a pull I couldn't explain. When Claire came home the next morning, the weight of what had happened hit me like a tidal wave. She sensed something was off immediately, though she didn't say anything at first. That almost made it worse. Instead of anger, she gave me a small, knowing smile, the same one she wore when she first brought up her experiment. Over the next few days, the atmosphere in our home became suffocating. We barely spoke, but everything unspoken hung between us. When I saw Sarah after that night, the memory of what we'd done was impossible to ignore. It was a secret quietly strangling all three of us. Eventually, Claire confronted me. She asked if I had wanted it, if I had enjoyed it. Hearing those words made my stomach twist. I realized I had destroyed something sacred between us, trust that took years to build. Her idea had opened a door neither of us knew how to close, and I had stepped through without thinking. We sat down for a long, painful talk about what happened, what it meant, and whether our marriage could survive it. I didn't know the answer. Something inside me had cracked that night, and Claire had opened a door she never believed I'd actually cross. Even though we tried to move forward, nothing was the same. The trust we once had was fractured beyond recognition. That night, lying awake, I understood the truth. Some boundaries should never be tested. Some doors should never be opened, no matter how harmless they seem at first.